Hey, what's up, y'all? Just got this quick revelation for you and just had to think about this. Have you ever caught yourself arguing with God? And the reason I say that is because a lot of times we'll pray and God will say, hey, do this. And we'll be like, well, do you really want me to do that? How about I do this instead? Well, I really don't want to do what you told me to do, but I really would rather do this. I thought about that. I don't really like it. Let me pray some more about it because, I don't really like what you're telling me to do. I would rather do this. So a lot of times God will tell us to do something out of our comfort zone, and we have that argument with Him back and forth. Not really back and forth. We have an argument. We're trying to argue with God, and God isn't really responding because He's already told us the first time what we really need to do. And so we think we're smarter than God at some point. And so it really has to be based in that and a little bit in pride that we think that we can argue with God and what He's told us to do. So a lot of times we find ourselves doing that, arguing back and really arguing one way because God basically, once He's told us to do something, He's not going to respond and tell us to do it again and again and again and again. Uh, but the thing is that we have to think about that God's ways are higher than our ways, and when He tells us to do something, we should just go do it rather than spending the time trying to pray again and pray again and pray again and pray again and pray again to ask Him the same question when He told us to do something the first time. Kind of like a parent. If you tell your kids to do something the first time, you expect them to do it the first time, and you don't expect to repeat yourself. Well, God's the same way with us. He's that ultimate Father that He tells us to do something the first time. He doesn't expect for us. He doesn't expect to have to repeat it again and again and again and again. He expects us to agree and obey and do the things that we need to do for Him. And Isaiah 119 says, "The willing and obedient will eat the good of the land." So if you're willing and obedient and you do what God says, then you will eat the good of the land. So I hope this encourages somebody that is out there and just uh, is hearing from God but hasn't decided to do what God's told them to do, and is praying and praying and praying and praying, trying to uh, argue back and forth with God, argue back with God about what they really need to do or what they are supposed to do when God's told them the first time that this is what they need to do and need to be done. All right, hope this encourages somebody. Hope everybody likes this video. Feel free to like, comment, and share. Have a great day. Be blessed. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.